Hello, everyone. I know it is 1 minute until 3 o'clock, but I wanted to be able to make sure everybody knew that we were starting. I know that there was 4 or 5 of you that were here way early. You guys are very punctual. I appreciate that. I see that we have some more people coming in. A few kind of housekeeping items as we go through here. So just to make sure that you're on the right webinar, this is the advantages of accreditation for your Central Ohio BBB. We are going to go through a lot of information today. However, I do hope that it gives you a lot more information maybe than you already have. And then any kind of follow-up that you guys have afterwards, we are going to have questions throughout. You should have a question drop-down box available to you on your kind of control panel that you can drop questions to. You can either send them privately to me or you can send them to everyone that is on the call. I actually have one of my coworkers that is helping me out with the questions just to make sure that we don't overlook any of those. So if you do have a question during any part of the webinar, please don't hesitate to add those to the question box. There's also a chat box on there that allows you to either chat with other people or just myself or any of our panelists. So I think that we have a decent amount on here. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself and kind of get started. We might have some more people rolling in, but definitely I know at the end of the day, everybody is looking forward to either leaving the office or getting out of their basement office and joining the rest of the world. So we'll try to be as quick as we possibly can on this, but want to make sure that you guys have all of the information that you possibly can get in an hour-long webinar with your BBB accreditation. So I am Allie Bonds. I am our Director of Marketing and Programs. So I work with our accredited businesses within Central Ohio to promote their trusted BBB accredited business through a lot of different of the marketing options that we have. We will cover some of those today. I've been with the BBB for 11 years now. Time flies when you're having fun, but kind of know a little bit to get me around everything, accreditations, complaints, reviews, and then also very versed in your guys' login sections that we are going to dive into today so that you guys can maintain and update information that consumers are seeing about your business. Excuse me. And just take part in all of the things that we have available to you as an accredited business. So first thing that I kind of want to go through, first of all, everyone is muted. I automatically muted everyone. There is times during the breaks that we have that I'm going to unmute everybody. If you do have any questions, I'm not sure if the question box is up and operational at this point. It should be, but just want to make sure that we're getting to everybody if you do have any questions. So no worries, everyone is muted. So if you're eating or have kids running around in the background, we can't hear you. So, but I will unmute everyone to be able to answer any questions that you guys have if you can't put it in the chat box or the question box. So first, like every single business that I work with through marketing, first thing that I like to talk to them about are, what does it mean to you to be accredited? And what does it mean to a consumer to see that you're accredited? So what does it really mean to be an accredited business? 2 main points that I kind of always go on: integrity. That's one of the main things that your BBB, our mission statement, our values go on. So respect, ethics, intent of what you're doing. Are you doing the right thing regardless of who is watching? This is something that, I try to instill in my kids even at a young age, but making sure that you're built on that integrity, and that integrity and showcasing that and living that every day is done intently and is led by leadership and goes all the way down through your business. By becoming an accredited business, you're showing that you have built upon integrity and that you are working through every single day with your business and your consumers to live up to that integrity that you have. Performance, what's your track record? Are you delivering on the promises that you're making to your consumers through your products and your services? That is a huge tool that we have through BBB, and you have as an accredited business to be able to showcase what your performance is through customer reviews. Even people think that complaints are bad. However, it's a great opportunity for you to, have a direct line of communication with the consumer, and show that you're going to do what you said that you were going to do, and to make sure that you're able to showcase that to any other consumers that are looking for your business. So you've already created and maintained trust in your business. That's what you're building upon. That's what we're showcasing for you as an accredited business. So how are you able to project that to consumers that are looking to hire you or buy services or products from you? There's a ton of different things that you can do, each of which I'll kind of go through, and then we'll dive into them deeper on how you can actually do them yourselves. But showcase your accredited business status. We have so many tools that you have available to you as an accredited business to be able to showcase that. I'm just going to go through some of those. Download your BBB accredited business seal. You see this everywhere. We've been around in Central Ohio for over 100 years. We're 101 this year. So consumers definitely know what that BBB seal means, not only when they're hiring someone, but also as a business. If you see another business with that, you know that you're working with a like-minded company. So download your BBB seal. You can put it on your website. It's an HTML code that allows consumers to not only see that you're a current accredited business, but also link back to your business profile page. Edit your business profile. Your business profile page is one of the biggest tools that you have as an accredited business to promote your business. Think of it as like your secondary website. You can do everything with your business profile page pretty much that you can do to a website. You can add your logo, all of your contact information's on there, visibility for consumers to see what your customer review rating is, what your letter rating is, how many years you've been in business, when you started your accreditation. They can see your location. You can put photos and videos on there. So it's pretty much maintained and activated as a website. Also beneficial to these, when a consumer looks up your name on the web, so say somebody's in, searching on Google and they heard about you from their cousin Sue, and they put in your business name in Google, your business profile page is going to be one of the top rated search results on that page. Consumers are going to be able to see that you are accredited. They're going to be able to be directed directly to your business profile page. So making sure that you have updated information on that business profile page, that your logo is shown on there, all of those kind of things. Just think about having a website that doesn't have any populated information. You want to be able to populate all of that information on your business profile page. So like I said, adding your logo, making sure all of your business contact information is correct. You can add photos, videos, tons of different things. And at the later part of this webinar, we'll walk through step by step how you guys can update that information, add your logo, add your photos, add videos. So that is a very, very important part of being able to showcase your BBB accreditation to consumers that are looking. We have marketing opportunities that we offer to our accredited businesses and only to our accredited businesses. We manage all of these in-house. I manage all of these campaigns that we host for our accredited businesses. If you're looking to do some print postcards, or if you have an ad running in something, or you want to do some online ads, we actually have branding design services that can help you with creating a logo, updating a logo, having professional photography, anything that a smaller business would need to kind of get off the ground and get some more content on their website and their business profile page. Courtney in our creative services department can help you out with that. We have ads that we place on our local bbb.org website that allow you to be showcased with your logo recognition, and they're very, very targeted ads. So if you are a plumber, a landscaper is not going to see your ad, because we want to make sure that the consumers that are searching for you are actually finding you on there. We do digital billboards with Lamar that actually start next month. You select the locations and the weeks that you want to participate. Nothing long-term is required for any of these participations, and we help you design those billboards as well. We have TV ad campaigns which will also start in February. February is a big month, and we actually host those on WBNS 10 TV and NBC Channel 4. Same thing, we do all the production of those in-house, so you're able to be, comfortable with what you're doing because you know that it's done in-house. You help to get us that information that you want to showcase on those ads. You choose the network and the weeks that you want to participate, and we do the rest. Our logo listing and video package. If you have a website or a social media page and you don't have video content, you are missing out on a lot of different consumers that are relying on that video content. Our in-house designer is able to produce a video package, so you have video to put on your website and or your social media pages. Video content is huge, but we know it's usually very expensive, and if you don't have the talent in-house to be able to do that, we're able to produce those for you. And then also our sponsorships through our Center for Character Ethics, which we'll talk about a little bit later, that allow you to align yourself with a higher elevated businesses that are being celebrated in Central Ohio for their outstanding trust. So those are some of the marketing opportunities that we have for our accredited businesses. Customer review tools. Customer reviews have been around for a while with the BBB. Traditionally, we're known for our complaint management, but our customer reviews are actually outweighing the amount of consumers that are reading our complaints at this point. So making sure that you promote customer reviews through your current clients and consumers. We make it very, very easy for you to be able to do that. There's a lot of different tools that you are able to utilize in that. We even have a review solutions app, which is free for all of our accredited businesses to use. When you are at someone's house, if you are a home improvement contractor or if you own a storefront, a shop, and you have consumers coming in, you can simply ask your consumer at the time of service or purchase if they would mind putting a customer review through your BBB accreditation. Through this app, all you do is get their cell phone number, you send them a text message, and they answer those questions and rate your business and services on the spot. And then those actually get processed through our Central Ohio BBB office. So we do vet those. And then, you are able to populate a star rating on your business profile page and accumulate more customer reviews, which everyone wants to be able to read those. Those are published on your business profile page, so consumers can read those, and you're also able to comment back on those. If someone says, thank you so much for your services, we called because we had a leaky roof, you came out immediately and fixed it, we're so grateful for you, you can comment back to that. It was my pleasure. Please, if you need anything else service related in that department, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Make sure that you're thanking them and getting those comments back and forth, because that shows that you really are in communication with the consumers. And then obviously manage complaints. People do get complaints, and whatever the situation is, we want to make sure that we're hearing both sides of the story. We give you tools for managing your complaints, and again, I'll show you on your login section how you can do that. But there are some tips for managing your complaints on here. Why did I get a complaint? What is deemed an actual complaint? How do we process those complaints and work with you and the consumer? We know, like I said, there's two sides to every story. We want to be able to make sure that the right thing is happening and the business is standing up to what they promised. And then you can also comment on these. So even though you have, if you do have a complaint that comes in, you're able to have work through our dispute resolution consultant department. You can meet with the consumer, you can work things out with them, and then that would be published on your business profile page as well. As I'm going through these things, sorry, I should have said this before. All of this information can be found on our BBB business portal. The website is simply bbbusinessportal.org. So, after this, if you want to go back and look at any of the information that we're covering today, you can totally do that on this bbbusinessportal.org website. So those are really some of the things that we are maintaining for our accredited businesses. If we also know that businesses are also consumers, so we've actually started a business marketplace page. If you want to make sure that you're working with someone that has the same high standards of trust that your business does, we actually have a way for you to browse businesses and charities that are locally accredited. You can do that by selecting any of these service topics and seeing a list of those accredited businesses. Some of them, have even offered discounts to other accredited businesses for services or products. So make sure that you're visiting that page too and supporting your local accredited businesses as you would like to be recognized as well. So I'll take a little bit of a break because I know that was a ton of information in there. I don't see any questions in the question box, but what I would like to do is I'm going to unmute everyone just for a minute. So I'm kind of giving you a fair warning. So if anyone does have any questions, I'll leave everyone unmuted for, a couple minutes just to see if anybody has any questions. If there isn't any questions, I'll mute everybody again, and then we'll keep rolling on this. So here's your 5-second warning that you're going to be unmuted just for a second on here to see if anybody has any questions. All right, so does anyone have any questions? You guys are all unmuted now, so it says. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Or you can type them into the question box, obviously. Oh, I hear one. Anybody have a question?
Hi, my name is Fernanda Pasquale. Thank you for this webinar.
You.
Good. I have a question about the app that you just mentioned. So, yes. Is this a commercial app that we can download right now from the App Store, for example? Because yes. I saw that there are a few, and I don't know exactly which one you work with, or is it some that is exclusive for BBB?
So it's specifically, these ones are specifically for BBB accredited businesses. However, it is like if you see in the App Store, the star right here is what it actually looks like in the App Store. It's the Review Solutions app. There's actually a section that we'll go over in your login section that gives you a direct link to be able to start those for free and put in all of your detailed information with your phone and your business, and then it automatically links it to your business profile and your information with us. But it's the Review Solutions app, and that's what the icon will look like. It's a blue background with a yellow star in the middle.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. You're very welcome. Anybody else have any questions? All right, well, I guess I will go through, I will mute everybody again, and then we will we'll go through and keep going with some of the information and how you guys can actually utilize each of these services on here. So if you have never been to BBB.org, you should definitely go there because that's where everybody is finding information on your business. So we're going to kind of go through, okay, I'm an accredited business. I have all of these tools available to me. How are consumers finding me? And then what are those tools that they're looking for? And how can I enhance my business profile page? How can I add all of those tools that you were talking about? So this is our international BBB.org page. When you go to the BBB.org, it's automatically going to grab where you're sitting, so your IP address. So as long as you're within our 21 county area in Central Ohio, it's going to take you to the correct BBB website locally. In the right-hand side, you will see that there is a location. So it should say, someplace in the Columbus area and that you're linked to the Columbus BBB. If it does not, you can always click on the My BBB in the top right-hand corner where it has a little map icon, pinpoint icon, and you can put in your specific area within Central Ohio BBB to make sure that you continue to get to that direct page for our local consumers and our local businesses. So on here, consumers can find you numerous different ways. If I am a consumer and I am looking for a window installer, or I'm just looking for some kind of window, you know, kind of company, I can type in a service, so like window, and it'll offer you some different choices. But let's say I need some new windows installed. So I'm going to look up window installation, and I'm in Columbus. So I am going to click search on that. This is going to take me to our business, our accredited business directory page, or our directory page that allows me to see all of our accredited businesses that perform window installation. You'll see on here, I can choose to show BBB accredited only, or I can flip that and I can see all businesses that we have records on. Obviously, we have ratings for accredited and non-accredited businesses. If we have adequate information on their business, they'll show up on a listing and you can search for them. Obviously, it's going to show that they are not accredited because they're not going to have that accredited business seal next to their listing. So you can see on here, there are some, you know, I'm going to get a listing. If I click on the not just accredited businesses, I'm going to get some non-accredited businesses, but you can definitely see it's not accredited, but as well as our accredited businesses that are notated with the accredited business seal on there. So if I am looking for a window provider and I'm on here and I say, okay, obviously these ads on here are products that we offer to our accredited businesses, those targeted ad campaigns that we'll kind of go over later. But if I say, okay, well, I want to see what New Look Sighting has to offer me. So I'm going to click on their link, and that's going to take me directly to their business profile page. Each of you as an accredited business have a business profile page that you can manage, update, and add to. So if you notice, New Look Sighting has their logo added, which is great recognition for their business. I can click, here's all of their contact information, so I can go directly to their website, make sure that we have your website listed for you. It shows that they're an accredited business with a current A+ rating. They've been in business for 35 years, been accredited since 1992. Fortunately, don't have any customer reviews, but they also don't have any complaints. I can get a quote directly from them. The quote process is if I click on the button, it sends a direct, I answer a few questions, it sends the business a direct email with my contact information and the questions that I'm asking about their services. I can see an overview of the products that they offer. I can see their business detail, all of the different services categories that they're in, and that they're obviously with our local Central Ohio BBB. So all of this information is populated for our accredited businesses. You have the tools to be able to select and maintain and manage all of the information that is in here. And we're going to walk through your login section so you guys can see how that goes on there. Make sure that you are consistently updating information. If you see on here, there is contact information for independent employees down here. Ed is obviously the president and the only one to contact on here, but you can list individual people if they have consumer, if you have a certain person that's related to consumer reviews, that would be listed on there. If you have someone that is in the sales department, that would be listed on here. So you get a lot of different information, like I said, just like your secondary website, make sure that all of this information is completely updated. If I heard about a different window company from my neighbor, and I want to use BBB to look up that business, I can also look up a business by their actual business name. So I'm going to use, still in the window department, I'm going to use Rosati Windows. So if I type in Rosati, it is going to populate a drop down of any business that we have on file with us that has part of that in their business name. So you can see this Rosati Windows right here. Click on that, it's going to take me to Rosati's business profile page. Again, you can see they have their logo added in there. All their contact information is populated. You can see on here that they do have customer reviews. So there is a star rating populated for them. It showcases their A+ accreditation, accredited since 2000, 22 years in business. Any complaints that are up and active will be on here. And then, like I said, you can actually read those reviews, and consumers can read those reviews and those complaints on there. A note for the customer reviews and the customer complaints, those stay on your business profile page for 3 years. Both your customer reviews and your customer complaints. So anything that is made published on your business profile page will be on there for 3 years, and then it will kind of fall off after that. Sorry, I'm seeing some questions come up on here, and I want to make sure that I'm answering them while we're doing them. Yes, we will get your login information, and we will have this recording available if you have to run out to go do something else. Randy, go fix your furnace. So yes, I will make sure you're looking for a BBB accredited HVAC company to hire. But yes, this will be a recording that you can get to later. So that is what the business profile pages look like, how consumers are finding you through bbb.org, either by a service search or a name search directly on there. All right, so I have all these tools that I can use. How do I get into the system to be able to utilize all of that? Again, on your local bbb.org page, there is a section in the top right-hand corner. Doesn't matter what page you're on, you can be on a business profile page or on the home page. There is a Central Ohio business login. So I'm going to click on that, and there are a bunch of different ways that you can actually log in on here. And we are going to use, this is a dummy account. So when you go into the Central Ohio Business Login page, it's going to ask you for your email address and your password. Do not feel bad if you have no idea what your password is to log into your BBB business profile. There are specific passwords for each staff's email that we have on file through BBB. So if I have 8 different employees and all 8 of those have login access, each of those is going to have their own password for their email address. So sorry that isn't loading the way that it's supposed to, but so on bbb.org, when you go in there, it'll ask you for a password, or so for your email address and your password. If you don't know your password, there's a red button that says that you forgot your password. And I'm actually going to cheat on here and go in to on the business portal page. There's actually a how-to video tutorial on how to log in to your business profile page that you can go ahead and watch that and see what the information that you need to be able to log in. But bbb.org, simply click on the right-hand side, Central Ohio Business Login page. It'll ask you for your email address and your password. If you don't know those, click on the red button that says Forgot Password. You make up your own password. It emails that to the email address that we have on file for you that you enter, and you have you've created a new email, or sorry, a new password that is up and operational for you to be able to log in. And also, if you have any questions and have any problems with that, we can always, your BBB rep can always help you with that. So once you log in, this is kind of the back office to your business profile page. This is a dummy account that we have, so I'm not actually changing anybody's information on here. I'm just going to walk you through the tools and how to update all of that information. Pretty much the most popular thing that we use on here is your business profile, that secondary website page. You can view what your current business profile page looks like, and you can update your business information, your service area. You can add your business logo, photos, videos, your pretty much anything that is mandated on there or available on there, you can manage. The most information is in this Update Your Business Information tab. So I'm going to click on that. This is a 12-step program. I'm not going to go through all 12 steps, but each one of these steps has different information that you can update, add, or correct. So your business name, if you have a different DBA that you want to be able to be shown under, that can be inserted here. If you want to remove, if you're no longer Christie's All-Star Team, you can click that to remove it. It will not remove it from our back office. We'll still always be able to see that, but your consumers will not be seeing that. To add other information on here, there are to add your addresses. If you've changed locations, you can go in here and update your addresses. If your phone number or your fax number has changed, you can go in and update all of those. And again, you can remove those old ones. Your employees and contacts. If you've had a changeover in employees, those employees are still, if they're still recognized as a current employee through our system and they had login access, they would still have that login access. So ensure that you're going in and updating your employee information whenever you change employees. If you lose a staff or you gain a new staff, make sure that you're going in and adding that business info or that consumer facing information. Your business contact methods. This allows you, if you have someone new in your billing department that you want all of your accreditation dues to go to, then you would go in and update that information in there. If you have a new sales manager and you want all of your requested quotes to go to that sales manager, that is where you would update that information. Public emails and website addresses. One of the most important things that we can link consumers to through your business profile page is your website. We call it the trifecta. If they find you through BBB and then they go to your business profile page, we want them to be able to either go to your website or a social media site to be able to find out more information on your business. So making sure that you have updated email addresses, contact information for those consumers, as well as your website is activated and correct on there. More email contact, your business structures and categories. If you are an HVAC provider, there are probably 35 different categories that fall under HVAC. Make sure that consumers are finding you when they're searching for a specific service by updating those type of business categories. There are some of our businesses that there isn't, they do specific things, and so they might only have 3 or 4 different type of business categories that they provide services in. We have other businesses, like I said, our HVAC industry, they could have there's 35 relevant ones that they could possibly provide services in. Make sure that you're going in and choosing those ones that you provide the service in. Business scope, products and services. If you offer specific products, like our siding guys, if they offer James Hardie siding, things like that, they would input that information there. And then if you are in a business that requires a license, make sure that you have that information updated in there as well. The first 11 steps are important. Step 12 is the most important page that you will see, because on step 12, you have to go in and click this button that you are authorized to submit the information on behalf of the business, and you have to finish all of the information that you have put in. If you go through the first 11 steps and update all your business information, and you don't go to step 12 and click that button that you're authorized and finish it, unfortunately, it won't save anything that you just put all that time and effort in. So make sure that you are going, even if you change one little thing in steps 1 through 11, please make sure you're going to page 12, clicking that you authorize those changes and finish those selections. So we make sure that those save into the system. So that is everything related to your business profile page, everything that they're going to see, all the business information that they're going to see on there. You can add your business logo on here. All you do is submit that logo. It's free to get your logo on your business profile page. We want to make sure that you're getting that logo recognition. You can add photos and videos. You can add up to 20 photos and up to 5 short videos. The videos do have to be in between 30 seconds and 3 minutes long. If you have YouTube links, you can simply insert the YouTube link in there and it'll populate on your business profile page. Another big thing that we kind of went through in the beginning, how do I get those BBB seals? I want consumers to see that I am a BBB accredited business and I have a high standing ethics characteristics with my business. So how do you get those seals? We have a bunch of them available to our accredited businesses. If you have a website, we encourage you to put the BBB code. It's a dynamic seal. It's an online code for you to be able to put on your website. You simply go through the process of selecting the size that you would want of the logo. So I'm on here and I can, depending on what my color is, I can select a different color. I can do a horizontal one. I can select if I want a vertical one, if that fits into my website more. And then if I want my BBB rating to show on that dynamic seal. Once I select one of these, I am going to put in my email address or my web designer's email address, and I'm going to send them that HTML code. That will allow them to install that onto my website. Once again, it doesn't cost you anything to do that. If you manage your website on your own, you can put that HTML code in. If you have an outside agency that's doing your website and designing that, you can just send them that HTML code and it takes them 5 minutes to put it in there. If it's installed correctly through this process, we actually track all of the links. So anytime that a consumer would click on this dynamic seal and go to your business profile page from your website, we'll be able to tell how many do that on a monthly basis. And I have seen so many businesses recently that have had that installed within the past year, that they are getting a ton of traffic that way. They're going to be able to see that you are currently an accredited business and then find out more information on your business from your business profile page. So that is the seals on there. You can also get BBB seals for print through your login section. You select if you know, the coloration that you want. Do you need a JPEG? Do you need any other kind of, if you're having an ad produced, or if you're putting it on a t-shirt, or if you're putting it on a letterhead. It does not have your rating, the ones that we use for print. The ones that we have for the online seal, they do include your rating because they are a hyperlink and that rating is updated on a daily basis. We do ask our businesses, if you want to put your rating on something that you are printing, please make sure that it is a very short-term print. If it's something that you're putting on the side of your service vehicle, that's not an easy fix if your rating goes from an A to an A+, or if it goes from an A+ to an A. So please, when you're using those for print, we ask that you not add in your rating. The only ones that we have available for the rating are the ones that are the dynamic seal for your website. Customer reviews, we had talked before about, okay, I want to do these customer reviews through the BBB app. How do I get on those? How do I comment on those? You can do that through your login section. This shows you how you can comment on those. And then we also have a section for managing your customer reviews. This is where that review app solution comes into play and how you can get your free activation. So you can see under this green section, you can comment on your reviews, manage them. We give you some tools and tricks or tools to be able to manage those, how you should respond to customer reviews. And then we also have the information and free activation for our accredited businesses for the Review Solutions app. Like I said, it is so quick and easy. If you don't think that you are savvy enough to be able to do this on your own, I'm going to be your cheerleader and tell you that you can. It is step-by-step instructions. You're able to put in numerous staff. So let's say that you have 5 service staff on your team and you want each of them to be able to populate and promote reviews from their own phone or tablet. They each have a specific key code. So if you manage this, you can see who is getting customer reviews, how many they're receiving. That has all of the tools already in that system. All you have to do is activate your account. And like I said, you can do that through your login section. Which is a huge, it's quick, it's easy. I promise it is absolutely painless on there. So that is our customer review section, building a better business. For those of you that don't know, we actually have a Center for Character Ethics with our Central Ohio BBB. We have 3 different recognition events throughout the year. Our Center for Character Ethics hosts our Torch Awards for Ethics, which is our premier recognition event of the year. It usually falls in October or November. the last 2 years, we've had this as a televised event on Channel 4, but regardless, and then before that, we had in-person luncheons, which hosted anywhere from 400 to 500 businesses and consumers in the area. What the Torch Awards does is it elevates and celebrates businesses that have gone above and beyond. These are usually well-established businesses in the Central Ohio area. They do not have to be accredited, and we also have charities available to be able to get into the Torch Awards, submit applications for that. Our Spark Awards is kind of it takes after our Torch Awards, but it's for entrepreneurs, businesses that have been up and running for 3 years or less, or have business owners under the age of 35. This year, we are hosting that in the spring, later spring, and hoping to have an in-person event this year for that, but also elevates those businesses that are going above and beyond and really building a new business on the success of trust and integrity in the Central Ohio area. We also have the Students of Integrity, which is a scholarship program that we host for 10 area seniors. It's a $1,000 scholarship that is actually hosted by Columbia Gas of Ohio, but that program is usually involved with our Torch Awards, and we recognize those 10 graduating seniors and their scholarship recipients for our Student of Integrity award winners. And then there's one other one that is our Laws of Life essay contest for middle school students, which is absolutely amazing and very inspirational. And those kids could do so much of a better job on college essays than I could at the age of 18, and they're in middle school. But that is also coming up in May. We work with local elementary and middle schools for kids to be able to write down what they think their laws of life is, what they've done in their life to make things better for themselves or others, challenges that they've overcome. So it is super inspirational. If you want any of the information on that, you can definitely go back to our business portal page, and our programs are under our other programs. So you can find out information on those. So we have, I think we've covered a lot of information. If you have questions, your account is covered on here. If you need to update payment information, if you get a complaint notification, you can manage your complaints on here. You can also obviously work with our dispute resolution consultants in-house if you need to change your password. All of those kind of things are all readily available on your login section. So again, here's your warning, I'm going to unmute everyone. I don't see any more questions in the question box, so I'm going to unmute everyone to see if you guys have any questions. So I am unmuting. All right, there you go. So does anybody have any questions so far on here? I know we've gone over a ton of stuff. All right, well, we'll get to a little bit of an overview and maybe get you guys out of here a little bit early today so you can go enjoy I thought it was snowing. It's spitting a little bit out there. So outside of your login section, so there's 2 specific websites that I want you guys to remember. Jot them down. I put them in the question box before, but I don't know if they're still in there. They might be, Courtney put them, I think that they might be in the chat box, but one of the most important, obviously, is BBB.org. This is where consumers are finding your business. This is where you can find other businesses to work with. This is the page that you would click on that Central Ohio business login selection in the top right-hand corner to be able to get to this login section for your business. So BBB.org, it will make sure that make sure that you're in the right area. Make sure you can click on the My BBB location, and it'll say my home location is Columbus, Ohio. My BBB is the BBB of Central Ohio. If you see something different on there and you definitely want to change that, you can change your home location. If you are a business that has numerous accreditations across even the state of Ohio, there's 8 bureaus in the state of Ohio. So if, excuse me, if you're accredited with 3 different bureaus, and you need to log in to the Toledo BBB, you won't be able to use your Toledo BBB login for the Columbus, Ohio location. You would have to change that location to someplace in the Toledo service area to be able to use your Toledo login, because you will have different to anything else. So make sure that that is all set and correct. And then the other website that I want to make sure that you're able to utilize is our BBBbusinessportal.org. This is we actually just started this website last year, just for some of an easier choice, more user-friendly than just the login section. And the great thing about this page is that, let's say that you are, you want to do something to your business profile page, and you're like, man, I forget how to get there. Which page do I go to? This will show you like, okay, oh yeah, that's the one that I want to go to. I want to update my business profile page. If you click on that, it'll automatically take you to the login section, so you can use that login information to get to that back portal page that we were just on, so you can update all of that information. Every single tool and resource that you can use on this page has a link that will take you directly to your login page. So even for managing your complaints, if you want to be able to do that, log into your account, it'll have that selection on there for you to be able to utilize. Business resources, if you have a question about, if you had a complaint and you have a question about mediation and arbitration, what do I do? How does this work? You can obviously, that's one of the selections on here, so you can read more about that. Excuse me. Our Get a Quotes that we have, that all of our accredited businesses have as a tool to them, and it does, again, it's a free tool that comes to our accredited businesses. BBB's Get a Quote tool, like how do I log in? How do I see those? How do I make sure that I'm getting them? What if I want to change the email address that those are going to? All of that is available on here as well. And then obviously our marketing opportunities, we are kind of jump starting this year for February with our billboards and our TV ads starting, but we also have all of our long-standing marketing opportunities that are already up and running. If you remember, we went to that bbb.org page and I looked up window installation, and you saw the ads on there. We offer those to our accredited businesses. We manage all of those in-house. You work directly with me and my team to be able to get those started. No long-term commitments or anything. We want to make sure that you're comfortable and confident in what you're doing with us, and we want to make sure that you're taking advantage of everything that you can within your Central Ohio BBB accreditation. So I think I have covered everything. I am going to come back out here and unmute everyone. See if we have any other questions. Nope. All right. So fair warning, I'm going to unmute everybody. And we're going to get out of here a little bit early maybe, but I'm going to unmute everybody. Please feel free to answer any questions or ask any questions that you may have. I'm actually going to add this on the screen so you guys have my contact information. If you have any questions about anything that we've reviewed today, or anything that it has to do with your login section, what's on your business profile page, what type of business categories am I already in, anything like that, do not hesitate to either give me a call or shoot me an email. My contact information is there on the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and unmute everyone, so get ready. All right, I believe that everyone is unmuted. Do we have any questions from anyone?
I have a question again. This is Fernanda again.
Hello again.
Hi. My question is, on my profile, I have an overview with a description and my videos, and then products and services. Products and services was not written by me, and there is a typo. I think it was somebody from BBB that wrote it, and I think we had a conversation about it, she and I, and there is a typo there, and I'm not able to change it. So how do I make this change? Through the BBB business portal, or? So you can kind of go either way. So I would recommend that you just go to the bbb.org, like our international site, but you'll be on the local page, and click
click on that login section in the top right corner. It'll say business login. Click on that, and if you have your login information, and if you remember your password, that is awesome. You can log in from there and get to that, and get to your login section to be able to update that. However, I would be more than happy to help you with it as well. If you want, I can give you a call, or you can call me after this or tomorrow or whenever, and I can walk you through that specific section.
Absolutely. Yes, I can give you a call. I'm already logged in. But
perfect. 12-step process on there. But yes, you can update that information and change that.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Any other questions or anything?
I'm not seeing your contact information actually.
So I will give you my cell phone number here. I'm giving everybody.
Okay, wonderful.
It's area code 740 603 1884. And I can, obviously, you guys can email me. It's abonds@centralohio.bbb.org as well. But yeah, if you want to give me a call, I would be happy to walk you through it.
740-031-884.
Sorry, 740-603-1884.
Excellent. It makes more sense. Thank you, Alice.
No, you're very welcome. Nobody prank me. All right, any other questions from anybody? We got 10 minutes, or everybody can start their afternoon. Now it's actually snowing at my house. All right, well, I definitely appreciate everyone's time. This will be recorded, so if you guys need to come back to it, you will get an automatic email after this is over with the recording attached to it. So if you do want to come back and touch on something or share the recording with someone in your office to put them in charge of that login section, please definitely do that, or reach out to me individually if you have any questions whatsoever. We want to make sure that you're getting every single benefit out of your BBB accreditation and capitalizing on your visibility to consumers in Central Ohio that are looking for trusted businesses to work with. So I appreciate everyone's time. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Stay warm, stay healthy. We look forward to talking with you guys soon. Thanks so much.